All right, you guys, we're here with Randall and the boy Carlos.
What's going on? What's going on?
So, they know both of you guys' backstories, but I know you guys don't. So, share a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Randall, I'm from DC. I'm talking basketball, so I've been playing ball since I was 5. Took me through college, played a little semi-pro, and that's really what it is.
Carlos, I been playing basketball since I was 6. Played high school, a little bit in college. Didn't go to semi-pro or pro, but basketball's been part of my life, so it's a big part of my life. So very that's something we both have in common.
Yeah. I just played for fun. I'm not gonna lie to you. The best I probably did was play in tournaments back in high school.
Yeah.
That's about pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
I don't really have my trophies here, except my other place. But I would have showed Cheryl to you guys, but whenever I get the time, I'll show you guys. So, right now, it's tournaments for now.
Yeah.
And so let's talk about the differences from the different aspects from you guys. Like what's the most difficult things you guys accomplish? Like how far and how fast you were able to achieve these goals. Does that makes any sense?
Right. Okay. You want to go first? You want to?
I'm not really sure how to answer it. I would say probably the injuries. Like I've had a bunch of injuries. Every time you have an injury, it's like starting up from scratch. Like you lose all the muscle. So when I finally hurt my knee, I didn't run as fast, I didn't jump as high, and being able to play when I came back was super difficult. Because now you gotta be fundamentally sound. You're not athletic anymore. So building that athleticism and getting your body back to be able to do those things again, I would say that's probably one of my biggest accomplishments as far as hooping.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I never had a injury or anything like that. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a bunch of sprained ankles, but I feel like that's very common. But I guess for me, the most accomplishing thing for me was I wasn't the most athletic nor the fastest, but I did the little things. That's what I was a really good shooter, so I had to maximize my shooting, perfect it. Did the little things like diving 50-50 balls. I wasn't the best handler, so I was more of an off-ball player. That was my thing. Set down screens, set back screens. They overplayed me. I cut back door. Or I set up my teammate. Or if I was a shooter, I split the floor out really well, making my teammates able to drive it easily, and then the defense collapse. I'll be ready to just catch and shoot. I was really good running in transition. I learned how. I guess those are my accomplishments because that's something I had to learn because I wasn't the most athletic, nor the strongest, nor the fastest. So I had to do the other things. The other things that people don't really look at. But in my eyes, it was for me. It was those things that I guess that was the most accomplishing for me because I found one thing I was really good at was just shooting. So I had to learn how to do different things. How to all right, how to get open, or if I'm in transition, if I see a 3-on-2, I could either run in transition or I could just say, fuck it, I'm good at the corner threes. I'll go to the corner. If they see me, they see me. If not, I'll try different things. But I guess for me it was that, the most accomplishing things for me, and taking charges. That was another part of me that was very accomplishing for me too. So learning how to get other players in foul trouble, opposite team in foul trouble. So I had to change the scheme a little bit.
I mean, that's interesting. If you guys could show a little vulnerability, what is your biggest weakness in basketball and how did you overcome it just to become a better version of yourself?
Me, it was shooting. I wasn't the best shooter. A downhill player, get people in one-on-one situations, post you up, 15 and in, but shooting. So I used to pump fake at the 3-point just to get you to take a half a step forward is all I need. So I had to change that because in school, even JUCO, when you catch the ball on the wing, they got your scouting report, bro. So everybody just drop back and sag off. Now you got 3 people to be trying to score off. So I had to learn how to shoot. Just make sure I get the shot up before it wasn't even about making it at first. It's just be a threat, you hit two of them, they have to come out, right? So that was like something that I had to turn around, but it did expand my game.
Yeah, mine was the opposite. Mine was my weakness was trying to drive in and handling the ball. So like I was a shooter, so they always made me like I always hear coaches and players be like, run him off the line, run him off the line, make him put the ball down. He can't dribble, blah blah blah. Force him to put the ball down. So like, and so what I had to try to figure out was like trying to like a rip through go. That was since I wasn't a good handler, so I had to do one with go left, one with go right. And if I got the move, if I was able to beat you, I beat you. If not, I just swing the ball around. That's it. But like, that was my weakness. Like I was not very good at taking it downhill like you were. And like you said, like they had scouting report on you, so like. Like if they had a scouting report on you, man, run them off the line, this, that, and the third. Like, don't give him don't give him open space. Like, be in his grill all at once. If you have to guard him half court, guard him half court. Like, so that was my weakness. Not able to, like I said before, I wasn't the fastest, the strongest, so like I had to be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because from my aspect, it's like when I was playing in tournaments, I had a weird shot. Like my shot is better like now how it looks versus how how I started.
Yeah.
Like I used to shoot with two hands. Everything used to go in, but it's like for me it was like more of like an ego thing. Like damn, I got the ugliest shot.
Yeah.
All my boys got some like beautiful shots. Making it. I had to change it. So it's like me changing my shot made my shot even worse. So I had to like relearn how to shoot the ball. And that would like made my game a little harder for me. Because I'm able to attack.
Yeah.
Attacking is my easy.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine like you're trying to perfect your shot, make it look good, and it's that boy can't shoot. In the back of my mind, I'm like, yo,
get to you.
I can shoot,
Yeah.
Right.
but now it's like I'm overthinking it.
Yeah.
So now everything just air ball, hit backboard. Now that's destroying my confidence.
Right.
But over time, it's like as I made my new shot look kind of better, I was able to like get over that, and it doesn't bother me as much, So it's like some things like it takes time.
Sure.
But at the same time, it's like, damn, I put myself through some new hell, new problems just to get to like new standpoint in life.
I think we all started off shooting with two hands. Though. We should do that too.
Yeah, same too. Yeah. At some point, I did shoot with two hands up. Like when you grow up playing ball, like you're not strong enough yet, to shoot the ball unless you're like your raw talent. God gave you that gift, but like I wasn't. I don't know about you, but I wasn't. Like I said, I wasn't the strongest. So like in the beginning, I would always shoot with two hands, but then I slowly started to like, okay, like that's not how you're supposed to shoot. This is how you're supposed to shoot, and eventually with time and reps, it's all about reps with shooting, honestly. So like as long as you keep consistent with the reps, your shot's gonna, however your shot want to look, it's gonna look how you perfect it in your reps. So like that's one thing I always preached on, like when I was coaching, whatever. Like always, like even if it's just form shooting, like do that every day. And then your shot is gonna be however you want it to look. But as long as you do that, like your shot is gonna be, no matter how ugly your shot looks or your form is, like it's gonna go in. If it's gonna go in, it goes in like that. I've seen a lot of ugly ass shots in my life, and like. They perfected it because they have like consistently reps. And you know that. So like
they changed my whole shot completely because I couldn't get it off. It wasn't that it wasn't on. I probably shot better at first that way. Like I used to shoot it like rainbows,
Yeah.
really high.
Right.
I still shoot rainbows, but it just what I'm saying. But I couldn't get it off. Like if you were up on me, I couldn't get it off.
Right.
So they had to change it. I wasn't jumping either. I think that was the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Like it was like a flat foot shot.
or a lot of people.
What would you say would be your your God given gift, like that somebody cannot replicate, but you really can?
Probably rebounding. I think that I can I can track the ball. Like
You
as
have
soon as
nose for the ball.
yeah, like as soon as it hits the rim, that's the first thing I can do. Like as soon as it hits the rim, like I can see where the ball's going, and I can get to it even before people that were taller than me. I got long arms, and I can just snatch it down while they're going up. Like I've always been able to rebound. Always. Like I've never not. Like never not. Like literally.
I guess for me it was my shot.
Yeah.
You know, like that was like I feel like that was like the most natural thing that I had in basketball was my shot. Even though like in the beginning, like I did like trying to figure out like, all right, how do you shoot it, how a certain way to shoot it, but then I slowly started to realize, okay, this is how you have to do it. So my shot was probably the most like natural gift that I got for basketball. For sure.
I would say for me, just being the shortest guy, I was able to like precisely know where the ball's gonna land. Like very precisely. Like I'm always there. Like to this day, people always ask me, how the hell you let the short ass nigga get the ball?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all all like 6 something, but he always hit the ball. I just know where the ball's gonna land. Like
Yeah.
I think I would say I use like math in a way, like quick math, like like angles and stuff, and how like it bounces off the backboard.
Yeah.
And since then, I just averaged probably like 12 rebounds a game.
Yeah, those are people like both of you guys. You guys have nose for the ball. You know, you guys like have a sense of where it's gonna be at or when how it's gonna ricochet off the rim. That's like that's another like you said, that's another gift that people don't realize that like you have a nose for the ball. That's a skill. It's also a skill as well. It's like a very rare skill because some people don't even know how to like track a ball. You know, like they just go off by like, all right, I'm gonna box out. So if you box out, all right, the ball might land here. You know, like that's why it's always important to box up. Because you never know. Sometimes it could just land right here.
Even passing the ball. Like we put it in the air, like that cross court pass. Oh, I just score off of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my coaches always tell me that we get 6 points off of this. You put it in the air, oh, it's fine. Even if you look open, because I like trail behind you,
Yeah.
and then I just cut it off early. I was always good for that too. Anything with the ball in the air, I can naturally track
Like, I prefer the pickpocket people.
What's that?
Pickpocket?
Pickpocket.
Oh,
Like
off
yeah.
the dribble?
off the dribble.
Like you don't see me coming, just slide my hand over the ball and run off. You're never gonna notice when the ball's gone. You're like, you never call for double team. That's your man's problem, not mine.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, that's communication right there. Like your teammate gotta communicate. You don't nobody can see you coming from behind. So like that's your teammate's job because I can't like if I'm dribbling I can't see who's behind me. You know, like that's unless like you saw him before you start dribbling, but like very rare that people would notice that unless like you're LeBron James or something. You got back eyes in the back of your head.
He does.
Yeah. He's gonna realize who's behind him.
One thing I say I could master, like I mastered like young, is how to run on my toes. So you can't even hear me coming. Like I'll just take it. You just like what the
Like a
fuck's that?
ninja.
Mm.
Always slowly approach.
So what was I could say like what would be your guys' like best highlight moments that you can never forget that happened?
Best highlight?
Best highlight you can never forget.
Oh. The one I can never forget though was my first dunk. All right, my first dunk, the very first one, and it was because I was 13 and I used to play with the older guys. Right, they used to beat me up, and my coach, my 1300 basketball coach, playing with his crew, and like I don't know what he said to me, but it just like pissed me off. All right, and I remember the ball bounced off the rim and it bounced right in front of him, and I was just so anxious to get to him and go up before he got to it because he used to like swipe it. I just went up hard as I could just so he couldn't swipe it, and I was like looking at it, like looking at it, and I dumped this ball so hard on him. On him. That was my best highlight because I didn't even dunk again for like the next year. You know, like, it was like a spirit of the moment, and I remember the older guys. I was like, he didn't even know what he did. I was just standing there afterwards, like, but yeah, that was by far. To this day, I've never forgotten that. I'm 40.
Oh man, I guess for me, oh man, one I could really remember. I mean, we lost this game, but I remember I got fouled. It was in the fourth quarter. We were down 3. It was like maybe like 10 seconds left or somewhere around. I got fouled in the 3. We're down 3, and I made all 3 free throws to send it to overtime. We lost by 1 point, but that was probably one of my memorable highlight moments still remember to this day.
Yeah.
And I remember in the free throw line, like as soon as I started shooting it, I was like, damn, I have all this pressure. Like everybody's watching me, and then I heard like the opposing teammate, the opposing team, like, nah, he ain't got it like that. I was like, man, you just sparked sparked something in me that I probably never thought I had. And I made all 3 free throws, all net. So, but we lost, but it's okay. Like that's probably one of the most memorable moments for me, at least. You know,
That's
for sure,
That's interesting.
for sure.
I mean, for me, it's something basic because I'm only like 5'7",
yeah.
so I was able to block somebody that was 7'2".
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like that was a year I was like working on my vert,
Yeah.
like just doing squats, lunges, box jumps. I was getting there. I realized I was getting closer to dunking because I was able to rip the rim.
Yeah.
So then one day, one guy just walked in. I'm like, damn, this nigga tall. So then he tried to dunk it on somebody else. So I just ran full speed. I jumped as hard as I can, hit the ball at the backboard, fell onto my back, but I felt good. I felt good just because I had accomplished that.
Right.
Things like that is like rare
Right.
for me, for sure.
Yeah.
I can't do it no more.
Yeah.
I don't try to jump no more with nobody like that. Sometimes, but a lot of the times it can happen.
Yeah.
It ain't for me.
Yeah, don't wanna cause an injury or don't wanna get dunked on.
I feel like all my precious moments come from like my younger years. Like literally, those are the ones I remember because I used to be like, I was really small. Like I was like really, really tiny. And then I just started growing and like just doing stuff. Like just like you, I blocked somebody's shot the first time, I put somebody's shot on the glass. It was an accident. Literally, literally, I was late to the play and I was stuck on the glass with the ball like this, like literally.
Yeah, I would say like, I mean, I do have like another memorable moment too, where it's like I remember the men's league.
Yeah.
You know, I hit a game-winning 3. You know, we were down 2. We actually drew the play out, collapsed the defense, kicked that out for me, and made the 3, knocked it down. We won it by 1 with no time left. You know, that's another memorable moment for me, I guess, for sure. I just remembered that just now.
I think another one for me is like when I was actually like before I like broke some of my fingers, like I was like really amazing at handling the ball.
Yeah.
Like I made somebody like pretty much like on their knees and pray. Like I wish I still had the video to this day.
Oh man.
Like that was one of the days like damn, I wish I knew about like Ball's life. I'll just send a video straight there or something. And another time was like when I crossed somebody out of bounds. That was one day I'll never forget either. Cross somebody out of bounds.
That's one
Out of
definitely I
bounds.
would never forget. If I ever did that, I would never forget that either. That would be in my brain until I die.
It's in my brain every day. Every day. Like, okay, you guys. So, what is your like biggest flow moment in basketball? Like the day you realize I can't miss. I'm doing whatever the fuck I want.
Oh man.
The biggest flow moment.
Mm.
Everybody has a flow moment.
Sure.
Oh man. I could definitely remember this. So it was maybe a couple years ago. I was at a men's league, and you know, I actually just got off. I just came back from Peru. My family's from Peru, so I just came back from vacation, and I didn't even touch the ball that whole 2 weeks. And then we had a men's league that game, and this team that we were going against, they played zone, and for me, zone is like that's my like bread and butter. You know, like. You're in the zone, like, oh man, it's gonna be nightmare for the other team because like you don't know what I bring. So like, because I don't just shoot the 3, I go everywhere. I go in the mid post, I go in the block, I go in the wing, I go in the corner, at the top of the key, because like I know like it's gonna open up eventually.
Right.
Because you know they're always gonna overplay one side. So this game, I remember the final score. It was 67-47. I had 43 points, and the other team had 47 points. So like I was transition and one like 3. I think I made like 8 threes that game.
Yeah.
Something like that. I was hitting like on the block, hitting layups, you know, middies, you know, like I was just doing everything. So that was definitely like because I felt like I could have missed. Like they pass me to the corner, bang, the wing, bang, top of the key, bang, corner, bang. Like it was just one of those moments where you just like you feel like you Steph Curry. I felt like I was like Steph Curry. Like you couldn't fucking tell me nothing. Like, and they tried to fight us during their game. Actually, there was one play like he got in my teammate's face, and we kind of had to like separate because I guess they were like just pissed that they were losing. I'm just like, dude, like get out the zone. Like the fuck, and they still were in the zone after that. So it's like, come on, man. Like, they didn't want to play defense, you know. So it's like, whatever, man. You gave me my green light, so that was definitely my flow moment because I felt like when you're in that moment, like. It feels like nobody can stop you. Even if they go, man, you're still in that moment where you're like, you can't stop me. That was the most I ever scored in my life, too. So,
Yeah.
you know, definitely that. That was my flow moment for sure.
So think about your flow moment.
Yeah, I think mine was JUCO. And I'm gonna go with the summer league when we were playing in the summer league in the pro line. I didn't miss a shot, like
Nice.
a shot. I only had 22 points, but I wasn't shooting enough. I didn't miss a shot. Like it's crazy. I've never had a game like that. To the point where shooting threes is always last.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I don't taxed you enough that you sagging, and then I might as well shoot it. I hit 3 threes in a row. It was just like, bro, like this is crazy. Yeah, I shot 100% from the field. Naturally.
I don't think I ever in my life had 100%. Only on free throws, but that's it. Like that's the only 100% I've had. But that's impressive.
It was crazy. I got in trouble for not shooting enough that day.
Oh, wow.
Literally.
I would tell you the same thing if
Yeah.
I was a coach. I'm like, what the?
It's like,
I mean,
That's crazy. I mean, for me, only time I remember a good flow moment is when I was playing for my church like basketball team.
yeah,
So we were like, when it comes to church basketball teams, it's a little different because it's like you have to play with people that don't play basketball,
right,
but then it's like there's other churches that people actually play basketball.
right.
So my church only had probably like me and my boys that I grew up in the hood with, you know.
Yeah,
We all went to the same church, so
right.
we were on the same team, and they sat like 3 of us out. Mind you, it's like we're like at the semifinals. So then we were all tired. We like, man, we want to give up this and that. So then, you know, I'm like maybe 12, 14 around the time. They're like, if you guys win the whole tournament, we'll buy you guys pizza. Instantly. We were hungry, we were tired, we like, we want this shit. So since I'm the point guard of the team, I promise you, I'm out here just seeing everything. I see everybody. So like I'm giving everybody simple layups. That was my time to shine. So I think it was like 10 seconds left. We needed a 3 to make it. So I said, yo, pass me the ball. The ball landed in my hands. 1 second, it's already gone. Ball it on the net. Now we went to overtime. Got to overtime. I'm like, I want this pizza. Like we talking shit like I want this pizza. So we told coach, man, take everybody that does not know how to play ball. We can play with 4 people.
yeah.
He said we can't do that. It's not fair. We don't give a fuck. Like we did not give a fuck. So we just said give somebody that's like a cone. So like brought him to like some guy that just could foul. So now it's like overtime. Up 5 points. I said, yo, bro, that's not enough. Give me the ball. I had another 5 points. I said, I'm not even done. Another 5 points. Overall, we just was able to win the whole tournament just because of that. And the funny part about it, man, I took that pizza home. I took that shit home.
I would have definitely.
But food is a motivation for young people. That's what I would say.
1,000.
For sure.
Good sense.
Domino's pizzas for sure.
That age, for sure. You don't think about nothing but food.
Like if you guys had an opportunity to like restart your basketball career, what would you do better?
Oh man.
Train. I didn't train enough. Especially like physically, because like every time the level changes, people are stronger. You know what I mean? So like athleticism don't matter anymore because people are more athletic than you. You know, I was kind of winging it for a long time. I think that's where injuries came from, to be honest. Like you're playing with people who train every day, and you're not. You know, so
Yeah.
I think that would be the biggest thing.
Yeah, I 1,000% agree with you. Like, I wish I would have been training a lot more. When I first started, I wish I was training.
Yeah.
You know, like when you first start playing, like you don't really train, you just play.
Right.
But then like you want to be better at it, you have to actually train. I wish I would have trained a little bit more, like and work on my weaknesses. You know, be more athletic, and better handled. You know, or you know, different things. You know, but definitely like training. It's like the key of like you want to get better at something, especially in basketball or any sport. Like you gotta train.
Gotcha.
You 1,000% gotta train. Especially if you want to go to, like you said, there's levels to it.
Yeah.
High school, they're physical. You go to college, there's a lot more physical. You go to pros, boy, there's a lot more physical. So like you gotta adjust to that physicality, you know, while you're training. Cause like you gotta lift weights, you gotta do like a lot of plow work, you know, like calisthenic work, you know, all those little things, you know, like come with the training. So like definitely like 1,000% agree with you on definitely have to train every single day. You got to. You have to if you want to get better at it. But especially basketball. Like you said, there's levels to it. Levels.
I feel like for me, it's more so I just had to try. Never really like took basketball too serious, like growing up.
Yeah.
Like I started playing basketball like around like maybe fifth grade, but stopped because I had to go to like tutoring.
Okay.
So then I got more serious about it like later on, like middle school,
Yeah.
closer to high school.
Yeah.
And that's when I had the opportunity to like, play for the high school team.
Yeah.
But coach told me like I needed a year to train. And I said, fuck that shit. I was kind of hard headed back then, so it's like probably if I would have listened, maybe I probably would have played next year
Right.
and probably played for college, but then I just never took it serious. So it's like maybe just try harder.
Yeah, definitely agree with you on that. Sure.
I mean, now that I think about it, I probably should have tried, but
Hey, that's something you can just when you got kids one day, they want to get good at something, like
Yeah. You put
you
that
know,
pressure on.
put that pressure on them. You know, pressure, but it's not like, hey, you want to get good at this? This is what you got to do. Boom. You know, and don't be like, oh, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if this. Don't live with the regret. You know? Don't ever live with regret, because then you're gonna be like, damn, I should have done this. I should have done that. Shouldn't have those moments. You know.
so in the aspect of basketball, what is something that most people don't know about you? I'll just start off like pretty much I'm self-taught in basketball.
Mm.
Like I literally like learn everything through YouTube. Honestly, so it's funny.
Oh, for me, I mean, I used to watch basketball a lot. You know, I watched a lot of NBA. You know, my grandma used to play back then, like professionally in the national team. So like, she'll always kind of tell me how to approach the game. My dad always played basketball too. I used to play with him too, so they always kind of taught me how to like approach the game, like enjoy it. They always tell me to enjoy the game because it's a beautiful game. You know, like learn how to like be a good player, selfless player, good sportsmanship, all this other stuff. You know, so I kind of like I like learned from that, and also like NBA, and then I started watching college players. You know, like then like as you get older, or as you understand it more, you start to kind of like let me see how if you try to emulate your game to a player that you think you can play like. So like I used to watch like a lot of shooters, you know, like Ray Allen, JJ Redick, Kyle Korver, Rip Hamilton. You know, I used to try to emulate those games by those players to see like if I could like become like that. So you learn from it. So like that's why I try to like, you know, learn from it.
What's the question again?
So what is something in the basketball wise that they don't know about you?
Oh, that guys. People don't get this. I'm left-handed.
Really?
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 Yeah, no one gets it. Yep, nobody gets it.
This whole time I thought she was right, bro.
Everyone thinks I'm right-handed.
I don't
shut.
stay here. I'm left-handed too.
Yeah,
I'm left-handed too, so
yeah, that's fire.
yeah.
Yeah.
I write with my right, but I'm shooting
Same.
left-handed.
No,
Same.
No, I roll my left.
everything's left-handed, but every sports, basketball, football, right-handed.
Right.
I don't understand why, but
And it's crazy too because people like push me. You can't push me to a side. Like if you push me to a side,
Yeah.
literally, because and they always push you to the left first.
Yeah, because they
a lot
like
of people don't left-handed. That's what-
80. I think 70% of players are right-handed. So like,
Yeah.
you know, like it's very rare to find a left-handed player. You know, like super rare.
It throws people off too. Cause I shoot right-handed. So
Right.
I pull up. I shoot right-handed. So they don't know that I'm left-handed. They push me to the
It's
side.
funny you say that because LeBron is kind of like he's strong. He drives stronger with his left hand,
He's left-handed.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
but he like shoots with
He
his
shoots
right.
right. But he's left-handed. He's left. Dunk on you left.
Yeah,
left-handed.
absolutely.
Punch
Do
you.
you guys feel like left-handed players are better than right-handed players? Why?
Because everyone's guarding the right hand.
Yeah, I just think they're.
You can always
What's
hit
the-
the shot.
Yeah, that's very true. I just think they're so unorthodox, like unique. You know, they're different. You know, so like it's kind of like easy. Not, I wouldn't say it's easy to guard a right-handed player, but it's easier to contain.
It's common because
Yeah.
you're used to it. Like,
Right.
You're used to like checking right-handed people.
Checking right up.
For a left-handed person, if you're shooting, people put up their right hand, you shoot with your left.
Yeah.
It's very-
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you shoot the left-handed, you always get it off. And you have a different mindset too, because the world is set up for right-handed
Right-handed
people.
people.
Everything is for right-handed people. So for you to succeed, like, you gotta have a different mindset. Period. So you're kind of better in a lot of different things.
For sure. Yeah, and I also think left-handed players have the prettiest shot. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. That's just my
I don't got the left-handed jump shot though, so I don't know.
That's just my opinion. You know?
I'm not even. That's kind of true.
That's my opinion. That's my opinion. But yeah, just unique. You know, like very, very unique. Like I could even throw you a player like Manu Ginobili. Like he was like crazy, like unique. You know, like people didn't know how to guard him really because he was so like crafty. You know, James Harden, another guy.
Man, that meant something else.
Yeah.
That guy's different, you know. Like this guy's step back is fucking insane,
Crazy.
you know. Like
Hey, you gonna step back like that and be left-handed? Like
Yeah.
it's almost cheating.
yeah,
You ever see like his training drills for his step back?
yeah. It's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, no, it's
He changed the game. Like the way everybody is playing now. Like actually, Manu started it. But
yeah,
But the way that everyone's emulating James though, like the stuff that he was doing, that getting the extra step and all that. That's all
right.
him.
That's all him.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Because like he's a big dude, so like I feel like that those extra steps come with like the contact. You know, like you said
Mhm.
earlier. You know,
He's 6'6".
6'6", he's a big dude. He's not small.
Mhm.
And so Manu wasn't small either. He was just a little bit more like slimmer, but you know, but they were both 6'6", 6'5", and just super crafty with the ball. But James Harden was like another fucking specimen. You know, like motherfucker step back is like crazy. You know, like you don't know. Nobody can guard that. You know, like when Manu drove in the lane in that Euro, like you had no idea where the fuck he was gonna go. You know, like he was going left, right, like he'll go right and then finish with his left. You know, like he'll go left and then go the other way and finish with his left. Like what the fuck? Like, you couldn't guard that. So, super crafty. Like
So how do you guys feel about the, I don't know if it's like new, the step through?
I think it's cheap.
yeah, it's like
You
it's
get extra step.
yeah, especially when you get foul call, you could take that extra step and
Yeah.
get that and one. You know, like it's stupid but smart for like I guess like players because they can like get an extra like point, extra bucket, but like it's just for me at least it messes up the game a little bit.
The manipulation of it is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, even on the jump shot, because like you can guard second, like you pump fake, and then step forward after that. Like
Right.
they can be on 2 feet, pump fake, you jump, and they can step forward. Like so, you always can get a layup off of that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like literally, that used to be travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now it's like
Yeah, like you literally get like it's almost like you get 5 steps.
almost yeah.
And now people are becoming more crafty where it's like incorporate more steps into their game so they can like change it to like make it better for them.
It's all with the ball manipulation. As long as you keep the ball in your gather,
Yeah.
and you don't touch it.
You don't touch
So
it.
like
Yeah.
even the hesitation is an extension of your dribble. So I can take 2 steps to the side and then touch it and take my 2 steps.
Right.
It's crazy.
It's
It's
just
crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. It's crazy.
Well, I'm trying out it's my game right now, so I'm you guys. But
Nah, I stick with my game. You know, since I don't like, I try not to change my game up like that. So I try to keep it how I know it. You know, that's how I play.
I feel like you said the basketball is always evolving, so it's always good to evolve for yourself. You know?
Very true. Yeah, I could agree with you on that. Basketball is evolving every fucking year. There's always something new. Always something new. You gotta step back. You know?
I remember them calling travel when I was a kid. I used to do that. I used to hezzy and tap.
Yeah.
Dribble. Like I remember getting called for travel. Now it's legal. I used to do that.
Even like the hand in the cookie jar, like you put your hand up, you go like this, and then you put the hand up.
That's gone though.
Yeah, but they used to call that flop.
They abused that shit.
They abused the
They
fuck
abused
out
it.
of that shit. Now it's like, you know, they took it out because people were like, it was like Harden was like,
You gotta do it on my layup.
yeah, you could do it on a layup now, but not on the shot.
I mean, if you think about it, as things become more abused, they have to change it to make it fair.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the 3-second rule. Wasn't that created because of what's that toss the center guy? That's
Oh.
what 80 points.
100.
Yeah, 100.
Wilt Chamberlain.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they created that because of him.
yeah.
The AI cross. They had a
Hey,
too.
the-
That's that.
Yeah, they brought that back.
That's
now.
all
They
it
don't
is
call
is
that.
Hezzy Cross.
Yeah.
He was the only one doing it. It's called a DC cross.
No, for real?
Oh, yeah, it's a heavy cross. Everybody do it now. They did take it away from him. And he still was there.
I mean, Giannis. If you see Giannis, bro, he carries that shit all the time.
Man, the way they dribble on it, don't get me started on that.
I get pissed.
They was doing it, and you can see the ball spinning. You know how they go
Yeah.
to the replay?
Yeah.
And the ball spinning in the hand. I'm like, yo, he's definitely, that's palming or something.
That's palming it. Like you're not even like it's not even up here. It's
Nah.
you're like it's like a tray.
Cause
You have a tray.
Because now you can pull it back, though, because you can.
Yeah, you can pull it.
You mean a
back.
pocket?
Yeah, you could.
pull it
That's
back.
fine. You know.
And they
But,
teach you how to dribble. They teach you that.
Yeah.
Like, it took me a long time to understand what they meant.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can pull it back because when you pull it back, you're not
you're not
palming it.
carrying. You're not
So
palming.
as soon as it
yeah.
goes like this way, that's when you had a problem.
I feel like that's why people kind of struggle on like how to like do like the hezzy move because they're like used to palming it. So like that's or not not palming it, but carrying like that. But now palming it is like I don't know. It's harder now. So like
I mean, some people perfected that shit.
yeah, people like you said reps to it. You know, like they gotta perfect it. They wanna add a little something in their bag. It's your Kyrie.
Do you guys say that you have a deep bag?
Me?
Yeah, both of you guys.
Uh,
If we're being honest.
My bag is not super deep, but I wouldn't say my bag is super deep, but I have like a decent bag.
Yeah, I can get it.
Yeah, I could get a bucket. I don't need a dribble to get a bucket. So that's me. That's my game, you know. At least other people have different ways of how they score, but I don't need a dribble. I just need a jab step, palm. If you bite, you don't bite, I'm still you put your hand down, I'm lacing. Hopefully.
Yeah, I would say for me, don't let me have fun. Everything's gonna go in right after that.
Yeah.
I would say like, you know, when you're automatic in your own zone, it's like you know what makes you like stay in that zone.
Mhm.
For me, it's having a good time. Like
Honestly, for me, oh man, I'm not gonna lie. When someone starts talking shit to me, that's when I'm like, all right, now you unleashed a person that you don't want to see. What is it? Because I approach the game calm, cool, collective. I'm a competitor. I'm not gonna talk shit to you, you know. But when you start talking back to me, ooh, okay. Now I could really now I can really start talking. I can start talking now. So that's something that definitely fueled me up for sure. Not a shit talker though. I approach the game like you be talking.
Honestly, I stopped talking because people have guns now. To be honest, that's the thing.
Yeah, but you know.
I had too many instances where I almost got shot in the head for basketball.
Oh man.
Too many instances. Way too many. I'd rather just play my ball. I'd rather just laugh. And I find it more funny.
True. I mean, I feel like the more proper setting to talk shit is like in the men's league, or,
Oh yeah.
or even in LA Fitness or anywhere that has an indoor gym. Like someone starts talking shit to you, I wouldn't think that you're not gonna like not talk back. Like if you don't talk back, then you're not playing the game right.
I mean, but you also have to be aware of your surroundings. Because sometimes it's like you go to like let's say for example a new LA Fitness, you're talking shit. Like you don't care about what you're saying, but now they're becoming more butthurt. They keep looking at their bag, That's when you have to realize, yeah, I think I'm gonna stop. I had enough today.
I guess in that aspect, yeah, you got a point there. You go somewhere new, you kind of have to like
Ease into it.
ease into it, yeah.
I mean, ease into it, but like halfway through, I'm probably
I'm definitely gonna say a slick comment. Like you should have stepped up. No,
That's how it starts.
Yeah.
So at what point does like talking shit becomes disrespectful?
when you start to call people by their name, I think
Yeah.
like because you can say anything to me, but when you start like calling people outside their name, that's when it gets crazy. Like, I think that's really it. Like this blatant disrespect. But talking trash about the actual game.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. Like you talk shit within the game,
Yeah.
totally respectful. I respect you for that. But if you say outside of that, like you call me a bitch ass, you know what? Like nah, bro. Like why? No. Why?
I agree.
You could talk to me like, oh, you can't play defense, you can't do this, you can't shoot, like you're weak as hell. Like, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Like,
Basketball.
that's basketball talk, but you start saying about my family, whatever, like that's
crazy.
that's crazy talk.
That's next.
Like
That's disrespectful.
that's very disrespectful. Like, just keep it within the 94 square. Just keep it with that. Don't outside of that, nah. Don't bring that up. No, I came here to play basketball. I ain't come here to talk about your mama,
Right.
like, or about you, like calling you out of your name. No.
Sounds like you guys experienced that quite a few times. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, yeah.
I was hot headed when I was younger, so I already know.
Like, what's the worst thing they have called you just from a basketball game?
A bitch. That's enough.
That's it?
Yeah. That's pretty much. That's probably like the worst thing you can say to me. Like as far as like disrespect, that's probably the worst thing you can say. Literally.
For me was
That was definitely my
For me, it's your mama ain't shit. Like, damn, that's crazy.
I ain't had that.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I never had
crazy.
that.
That's
I
a
never
wild-
had that.
I'm checking myself out the game.
What? I don't even think about the game no more. For me, it was they call me a pussy ass, bitch ass. You know what? Can't say it, but
Don't worry, bro. Everything's always gonna be edited regardless.
But,
So.
no, I can't say it. I can't say it. But that's what they called me one time. And I was like, bro, I'm here to play basketball, bro. If you butthurt about something that happened to you at home, bro, like just take that at home, bro. Leave it at home, man. Like sometimes, like we talked about this before, like when I feel when people start getting out of like starting calling out your name, is maybe they're going through something at home, but it's like don't bring that energy like
Right.
here. Like if you want to like stress it, like take that relief out, cool, whatever. Just don't like say anything. Don't say nothing like about that. Just talk shit about basketball. That's more enough for me to like get that stress relief out. So I just try to keep it like I said, 94 square. Keep it in there. No, not out that lines. Nah.
Okay.
cause a lot of problems for sure.
All right. So this was going to be an interesting topic since you have the experience of being a model, TV host, and all these other things.
Also,
So first, Carlos, I know you've been trying to start off your modeling. and
Yeah.
everything. What advice can you give him?
I would say put yourself out there. Whatever feels uncomfortable, do it anyway.
Mhm.
And the biggest thing is like not to care about what anyone else says, because like everybody gonna judge you, say all types of things, because they're doing something that they wouldn't do. You
right.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like when they start like hating or like criticizing you because of it, be happy about it. That means you're doing something.
I mean, yeah. You know what's crazy? I always think about that. Whenever someone criticizing or anything like that, means you're doing something wrong because they can't.
Mhm.
They can't do it.
Yeah, people are scared to like do things that are unorthodox or it's not normal or the standard. You get what I'm saying? So,
Right.
whenever they see that, that's when they like criticize or tear you down or why are you doing that? You get what I'm saying? Even your family members, like that's the craziest thing. It'd be your family members that start to say things. They just don't understand, but you just gotta stay on your path.
Gotcha. Thanks for that advice. For sure.
Like, what are some questions you would have to ask him? Like, what are the challenges that you're facing now?
I mean, just
That
like
you're curious about?
I mean, the only thing I would kind of ask is like, how do I like? I know I'm trying to put myself out there. Is it just like, when is it like just an opportunity? Like one day an opportunity will come itself, or like maybe someone will call. I mean, I'm putting myself out there. Some like every like little bits and pieces, but like, is there anything else? Do I have to like kind of add to the layer? Or like, what do I have to do to be out there more? Try to put myself out there more.
So whatever you're trying to do it yourself, right? So you create it. So when people see you invest in yourself, they
Mhm.
start to invest in you, right? So I feel like social media makes things a lot easier, but people are afraid to use it.
Mm-hmm.
And when I started paying for photo shoots on my own, and I was just doing it just to do it. I wanted to be a fitness guy. So I would like pay for photo shoots. And when I started paying for photo shoots, people start asking me to do photo shoots. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So like once you invest in yourself, then people are going to invest in you.
So find something that you're kind of like good at and just invest in that. And
Yeah, like whatever you want to do, because like people want to help you regardless. But
Mhm.
outside of your help, right? You want to do it yourself. Like, not to say like you're only going to do it yourself. I'm saying like do it yourself because it showcases that like there's a real want for this, right? If someone's going to take the time and put money and energy into something, that means they really want this. They're really good at this. Like it actually raises your status a little bit, and they will start asking you for that. And it may be free. The first couple things may be free, but those free opportunities get you paid opportunities. So like
Right.
you said, in basketball, is all reps. It's the same excitement.
Right. Gotcha. All right. Cool. Thanks. I definitely will keep that in mind now.
So even stuff like this.
Yeah.
Because like you'd be surprised. You say one thing and he posted it. Someone somewhere else.
I brought it up.
Yeah,
You never know.
it's literally how it works. Literally.
All right. Definitely.
Like, what would you say is your time frame from like you starting off to like now? Like, how long did it take you to get where you are now?
10 years. But I didn't realize it was taking that long. It was just like the little things, like getting in the gym after basketball. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and then I started working in fitness, and then I started working in fitness to change my health because I was an athlete, but I wasn't healthy. That's two different things.
Right.
All right. So then my body started to change. Then my body started to change. Like my mindset started to change. Like I felt comfortable. I was more confident. Then I want to start taking pictures. And I started taking pictures, doing photo shoots, doing my own photo shoots, and paying photographers. And photographers started asking me to shoot. And then I would like travel and come here on vacation and then take pictures. So what I'm saying to you is exactly what I did. And then I would take pictures, and then one day I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna move to Miami. Then I moved to Miami, and reality shows start coming into my DM.
Oh wow.
And then the first couple reality shows, I kind of like, I was like shy still. You get what I'm saying? So I would like ghost them. Like I would start the process, and I was like, man, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm weird. And then Another thing is to have a good group around you, because like the last time it had happened, my friends was like, "You can't keep doing it. You can't just keep skipping out on opportunities." So then I did a reality show. And I thought I was gonna be a reality show for like one episode, and that turned into 14.
Good.
And then that went from now I'm a reality guy out of nowhere, and now I'm getting booked to speak and do podcasts and stuff like that. Like I got booked for women's engagement. I'm like, how the hell? You know what I'm saying? So it just comes from one little thing, and you don't know where it's going to go. Like what you think is going to be, it might go totally left and end up being a totally different opportunity that you didn't even expect. You just got to do it.
Yeah, you gotta, like you said, put yourself out there.
It's the littlest thing too. It's just the little videos, little speaking, just taking pictures, giving your phone to your man. Hey, take this picture real quick. And you know, people get weird about that. I do it all the time. Like all my friends, like, bro, before we go ahead and take this picture, and they talk shit. It's the what is it? You know, but it ended up working. Like,
Yeah.
just take a picture. Like,
End up
little
working for
things.
your favorite.
Mhm.
That just shows you that even your friends be hating on you on the low.
They have to, but you need that.
Yeah.
You know, those,
Motivation.
yeah.
Gives that spark.
Fast. But if they're really your friend, it'll turn. Once they see that you become serious about it, those jokes kind of like disappear.
Disappear. They won't be there.
It changes. Your real friends, they start, hey, let me get this picture of you. Just because you show interest, it goes back to what I just said before. Once you invest in yourself, people will ask you, your friends will see that. Hey, let me get this picture real quick. Let me take this picture for you real quick. You know, they'll ask you or tell you to take this picture. Do it like this, you know? It's little things.
Yeah, I can second that.
Asked us to do a podcast. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's literally just like that.
It's just the connections, because I can second that just because it's like the friends I grew up with, to this day, they still have not followed my podcast. To this day.
That's great.
To this day, bro.
Your friends aren't the supporters and it's the people you
That's true. Oh yeah. People that you don't know, like you barely know, they'll support you before your friends do. For sure. Unless like you've known your friends for like 4 years old. But always the ones that barely know
Yeah, bro.
support your
I
friends.
can give you a prime example. Random. Like, I promise you, met him like 1 week later, he's on my my third or fourth episode. It's crazy.
don't.
It's crazy as well.
And I asked him to do it. Hey, bro, let me come hop on your podcast. Like, it's literally that.
I remember watching
Never
that
seen
episode actually. It was one of the first ones.
Yeah. It's in my first 5.
First
It's crazy.
time,
That's great.
Now he's on episode like 14, 15.
yeah.
Right now I'm focusing on doing like probably like little debates now. Next
Okay.
week it's gonna be like a debate.
Okay.
So like have 4 other people coming.
So that's fire.
So it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, that's fire.
So it's hard to schedule you guys for like one day.
Yeah, because
See how long it took us to do this. It's,
Yeah.
like, it's all about scheduling, and I do everything myself, so it's like it takes me time.
That's where it starts.
Yeah.
That's stuff.
Rest on yourself, like you said.
Like my next investment, well, I'm not buying, my girl's buying it, so shout out to her. She's buying me a new camera just so I can like, have better quality and stuff like that. So over time.
That's fire. Y'all keep going back to the points. that is fire.
That's why your partner matters.
Your partner.
Partner matters.
Absolutely, 100%. They're gonna be your number one supporter always.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
They are number one hater and supporter.
That's that shit.
Luckily, you have a supporter, so you don't buy you a new camera. It's like
That's huge.
it's huge, big deal.
Like, what are the best qualities you look for in your partner? Best qualities besides beauty, because that's always the first thing for men.
It's changing. Mine's is changing because I always do the like the characteristics, right? Because we look at the women that will be dating, they don't look alike at all. Like, they all look different. You know, there might be one thing that might be the same, but the rest of them will be different. But their qualities, as far as I used to always look for, like ambitious women, ambitious, like career driven. Like I'm from DC, so that's all I seen. My mom was like that. But now I kind of just look for someone that's supportive. You know, like I don't really care about anything else. They supportive, and they're caring, and work out. I'm there. We can figure everything else out.
Yeah, I could agree with you on that for sure. For me at least, it's like just a hard worker, ambitious, like also career driven, but also like have goals, like I'm sure at the end maybe you guys have similar goals, that definitely could align, so and for me it's like at least for me it's respect, like that's one of my top priorities, but for anything, but like also like ambitious, hard worker, it's probably the same thing, but and driven, like that's what I look for. Like beauty and stuff, that kind of like yeah, it comes with it, but like it doesn't show who you really are.
Right.
Like that's just like it's just I could say like I'm the best looking dude, but I might be an asshole on the inside. Like so like it doesn't mesh, so
Doesn't matter.
doesn't matter as much, like as long as you're a good person, you're good with your family. That's one thing I see also is like how good you are with your family.
Mhm.
That's a big deal for me because I see how my family is, and that's what I look at too. How involved you are with your family, how you guys are. Another important part for me.
You guys feel like your partners should have respect for their mothers?
Absolutely.
Because a lot of nowadays not everybody grew up with their fathers and stuff like that.
I try to judge for the most part.
Yeah.
I would like that, but this is more about a person's character. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Their character and their thought process. Like if there is, because we're gonna argue and we're gonna have moments where it's low anyway. But if I can like follow your thought process a little bit, it's a little easier to forgive and both. So that's kind of the biggest thing for me.
No, I also agree with you too. Like I always think mother or father, you always should respect whoever is raising you. Even if it's your grandma, your auntie, whoever raised you, always respect them. And I don't, like I said, I don't want to judge either, but just have respect, for whoever raised you. So and yeah, I think that.
You guys feel like their past matters?
Depends. I kind of don't really go into everybody as like so. If I like you for who you are. What you show me from this point on is we would it matter as long as you not dealing with my friends or anything like that. I try not to go too deep into the past like that. Everyone changes.
I guess for me, like, it doesn't really matter as much depending on the situation, like, but like what he said, I agree. Like, whatever I see right now, like, I don't see you as like what you did in your past. Like you said, as long as you don't get involved with my friends, like,
here.
like,
Can't fuck with my friends.
That's the biggest thing.
that's the biggest thing, because that could be definitely a very big problem.
Yeah, 'cause they gonna tell me, hey.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
They're gonna tell me.
It's the fact that even if you still do it, they still gonna talk shit.
Yeah.
And she sucked my dick yesterday,
Yeah, what?
That is wild. Facts though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I don't judge you by your past. Everybody got a past, but it doesn't define who you are right now. Like everybody at some point in their life, remember in college they had fun, they did their thing,
It was hoes, just say that.
Yeah, I mean, some people were, some people weren't,
Hoes.
but but this is, like I said, it doesn't, like you said also, it doesn't define who you are today. Like wherever you are today this is who I like. I don't care about your past. Like that's the past, like unless you got extraordinary amount of bodies. But
I mean, didn't you say the past doesn't matter now?
yeah, no, it's just a joke. It's a joke.
I mean, if it hits 1,000, I don't know what to say about that.
1,000.
If it's 1,000, that's a little outrageous.
That's crazy.
I met somebody that had like 500.
Mm.
Mhm.
I said, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm dead.
yeah, that could definitely be a deal breaker for sure.
That's excessive.
Very
It's
excessive.
called auditorium.
Like, how old is this person?
23.
You know how?
What?
You know
23.
how many? 500 people
Oh, that means like
in 23 years?
Yeah.
Bro, you saw fucking maybe your teenage years. Maybe.
definitely at 14, like 15.
That's like
Most.
50 a year.
That's crazy.
I think that might be more.
Yeah.
Might be
It's more than that.
More than
Because it's
that.
like, the funny thing about it is like,
My thing is,
she wasn't as attractive. I just found it as like a quick lick, but I didn't want the quick lick anymore, you know?
Yeah, but that means you gotta do multiple people in a day.
in a day, I was thinking a week.
Like, in a day, you had to have a lineup in a day, like
oh man,
3-4 in a day, like for that many people, 500 by 23.
Crazy
That's
thing about it,
wild.
when I asked her about it, I'm like, I wanted to know because it's like, this will determine if I wanted some or not. She told me, well, back in high school, I used to get passed around, trained, all that.
wow.
I said, I'm happy that she told me that, but I can't do it. You got trained like 3 times a week? Like different teams? No, she said different teams, like different football teams.
Oh, so she went to different schools.
Yeah.
That's what. Oh my god.
She said at that time she liked the fuck. And I'm like, shit. Different teams is crazy.
That's wild. So that means that you will go out your way
She did?
and you will go try to find whoever was on the football. No.
Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay.
There's people like that.
Fortunately, there is 300, 500 bodies by 23. That's outrageous.
Some people do it for the sport.
The love of the game.
Load again. Oh my god, at that point.
But we can double back on that one thing we was talking about before Randall pulled up. How do you feel about your girl having friends, guy friends?
Oh, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care. Like I'm not really like threatened either. So it is what it is. The truth always comes to the light. You get what I'm saying? So is this your friend? I'm not tripping. You get what I'm saying? But if I find out that it's otherwise, then I'm just gonna roll out. Like my mom always told me that if someone can take your girl, then it's not your girl. You understand what I'm saying? So I have a female friend that I've had since I was like, I think we met around like 16. We never dated, strictly platonic. She actually dated another one of my best friends. They were together for like at least 7 years. You get what I'm saying? So it's totally possible. I know it's rare,
Very.
but it's totally possible. But I'm not gonna stress about it. You get what I'm saying? Like, just don't disrespect me.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind it. I mean, there's a respect level for it,
For sure.
you know, for sure. Like, just don't like go out your way and like telling them everything about like about a relationship. You know, that's the only thing I would say. Like, just don't go out your way talking about.
There'll be no dating situation.
Yeah. There's no
Mm.
there's no need for that. That's why we're together. That's what we talk about. But I don't mind it either, as long as they keep it respectable, keep their distance. Like if it's a friend that you know for a long time, I can't tell you to stop being their friend. It's not my place.
Yeah.
I mean, I got some rules for that, you know?
I mean, you gotta have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't fuck, you feel me? Like,
I mean,
Yeah.
that's a given.
That's
Ain't no-
like the first thing.
I
yeah.
couldn't have like no sexual like experience.
Yeah. At all.
Yeah, that could have, yes, I could agree.
If he obviously likes you, nah, that's good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Mm.
but that too, yeah.
He can't be texting you like at 12 of them at night.
No drunk text. Like, yeah.
That's one of the things I just, anything else, I don't really care.
Right.
Yeah,
So it's like,
for sure.
fuck that shit. But I'll tell you, I've experienced a lot through relationships. That's why I say that.
Yeah.
I've seen it all. Like, people trying to go back to their ex.
Yeah.
They told me this like bluntly, like, we're gonna hang out at the beach at 12 at night.
Oh, nah.
I'm like, nah.
Hey, go ahead. Yeah, have a good time.
I'll
You won't hear from me tomorrow, but you know,
No, she heard from me. I was fucking her friend.
that's wild.
I have to. When I tell you younger, I was petty.
Yeah.
I'm still petty now, but back then I was really petty. Like I would send you the video of me fucking your friend.
That is nuts.
Wow.
Yeah, that is beyond petty, bro.
They like to play, so I like to play games too.
You gotta play chess.
I tell everybody this. I have a PlayStation for a reason. Don't make me play outside of the PlayStation
Oh man, chestnut checkers, not.
all the time. Like you just don't know. You just don't know the stories. That's probably for the next episode, but the stories when it comes to all that petty. Like when I was younger, I'm still young now, but like I mean like my early teens,
Yeah.
pettiness, everything. I would like go above and beyond just to make sure to prove a point.
Get your leg back.
You call it a lift, I call it a war. You know, crazy.
Oh, man.
'Cause I call that early revenge. You know,
Set the tone.
you have to, bro. It's like everybody think you're playing because you're always happy, but it's like
That I can relate to that.
if you're too joyful, they're gonna feel like they can take advantage of you. So it's like,
Absolutely. Yeah. Too nice, too extra vulnerable. They definitely could take advantage of it for sure.
like, what was the time for you guys where you being too nice backfired?
Oof. A lot. A lot of times, honestly. Honestly, it backfired on me, but I've always had like the better end of me, I guess. Not in like that sense, but like they always come back and try to talk to me.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm just like I like lost interest to you like when you stopped talking, like, you didn't want to talk to me. So why are you trying to like come back? Like because I'm like happier now? Or I'm like more like, you know, joyful? Nah. I got my face. You know, like I'll give this energy else to somebody else. Like, no. You had your chance. You blew it. You're the one that didn't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna come begging for you. Like, nah. Fuck off.
I don't know. To this day, you know what I mean? It's not even just in like romantic relationships either. It's even in business. Because I smile all the time. You know what I mean? I always had this aspect of I'm gonna take everybody with me type of thing as you grow, stuff like that, and it never works like that. So you ever hit the saying where it's like everybody can't go, it's such a true thing. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody wants your spot. When you being nice, they think you're weak, like you just said, and they start to do things behind your back or feel like they're able to get over on you or take advantage of you, stuff like that. So to this day, man, even in the gyms, I've had situations where like, people think you're super quiet and they just want to try to stomp all over you. And I just really just got to the point where I realized that all business is corrupt. And you just don't have to play the game a certain way. And what you see is what you see. Any red flag that you see is a red flag.
It's a red flag.
And you can't ignore it. You know, you just put people in place where they're supposed to be. You know what they are.
Yeah, I like to definitely agree with you on that. You see a red flag, claw.
It's real.
Real. It's
They're
not
overthinking it.
it's not sugarcoating. It's real.
Like to add people into your life. Like, what are certain red flags that you like off the back? Like, you know, like, nah, I'm good off of that.
How they treat other people, how they treat older people. If they're self-centered, I'm not gonna like someone that's uber self-centered, right? They feel like the world revolves around every little thing with their in themselves. They're not really giving at all. It's like deal breakers. Absolutely not.
You know, I took the words out of my mouth. Honestly, like self-centered, like always thinking about themselves, like don't think about others. Like, nah, it's a total green red flag. And then, like you said, how they treat others, like that's another big thing for me. You know, like
Sure.
you know, especially older people. You know, so I mean, I could understand like you know, they're like treating you not as bad, but doesn't mean you have to treat them bad. You can just be like, okay, just take it to the back and just walk away. You know, that's more maturity. That's maturity. You know, like so. But definitely like wherever it's like the world revolves around themselves. They always think about themselves. They don't think about others. Or like if you're my partner, think about your partner too. You know, don't think about just yourself. Like how she feel about you doing this, or are you doing this without her? You know, like you playing a trip without her. Like, you know, like she's your partner. You know, like have her involved in it. Make her feel like she's a part of your life.
Yeah.
She is a part of your life.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that's definitely like what he said. For sure.
So when was the last time you had to cut somebody out just because they start hitting red flags?
Last time,
I mean, within the last couple of years, I was saying like last 3 years, I've cut so many people off. Like, I don't know, so many people that I just don't talk to anymore, and it's like I didn't necessarily have to go out of my way to not talk to them anymore. Like sometimes, like people feel ways about the way you change, you know, or grow, I should say, and they start separating themselves, putting distance between themselves. So family members, friends, people who I thought were friends I started to realize they aren't so much. You know, roommates, you name it. Definitely a big group of people that I like no longer associate with. No hard feelings.
yeah, I wouldn't say a lot of people I've cut off, but there's like, you know, a couple handful of people that I definitely cut off. But like I said, there's no like hatred to it. You know, like I still like respect them, but just can't have that energy around my life. Just, you know, it's not for me. You know, so that's why. No hard feelings though. Like nothing against it, but just wasn't. I wasn't feeling your vibe. You know,
It's not in the cards.
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, for me, it's like for the people that like I'll probably go above and beyond for, and I don't get that same energy back when it's time for me like to like get that energy back.
Right.
I probably cut those off first, you know, because it's like if I'm able to like drive to like, for example, I drive to Atlanta for you, but you want to do it for me,
Yeah.
that's kind of fun.
That's one side.
Oh, yeah.
One-sided relationship.
One-sided relationship, absolutely.
And that's where my pettiness kicks in. So it's like, you know. One thing is kind of bad. I don't forget. That's the problem. I never forget. I forget, but I will never forget.
Facts.
Karma is a bitch, so it's like
Karma is a biatch. So but definitely whoever is treating you bad, they're gonna get that karma licked on. Trust and believe. Karma is a bitch. That shit is real. It's happened. For sure. I've seen it happen. So it's a real fucking thing. You know. I don't know about how you feel about karma, but
It'll come back around.
yeah.
Any energy that you put into the sport will come back.
Yeah.
You know, so if you walk around being a fucked up person, expect the thing to come back to you.
Absolutely.
I agree. Because nowadays, whatever you bring in, as long as we shot up right back to you. Negative or positive ways. That's how I feel about it.
Absolutely. Could take time, but it'll come. It'll eventually come around for sure.
I mean, the last thing I ask you guys is like, what is something that's like always impressive to see on a daily basis, but you're never going to be able to see it every day?
Impressive to see on a daily basis, but you know it's not gonna happen every day.
Yeah.
That's a tough one, man.
Yeah,
Last thing.
that is a very tough one. I don't know.
You might have finally stumped me, bro. Finally got me. I feel like you was telling me, yeah, I got him with this one right here. Like you wrote that one down.
I did.
You know,
I did.
no, you did. Yeah, I have nothing for that one.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I mean,
Tune in next time on Dragon Ball Z.
literally. Yeah, you got me on that one. I do. I mean, I can't. I guess for me, man. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really think of anything right now. Just, I guess in a way, for me at least, something you can't change is like, I guess, people feeling different about you the next day. I guess that's for me. They're not always gonna feel the same way they did the day before. So I guess that's my.
You got an answer for your own question?
Of course. I had time to think about it.
Waiting. Wait, you probably wrote that down too.
Nah.
I'm on you. Go ahead.
I would say just trying to be your better self every single day.
Mm.
Even though not every day is gonna be consistently
Yeah.
a little change, but or a big change. Just know you have something
Like
to
that.
grow, change about every
1% every day.
1%.
1%.
Screw my shit. This is what
I had time to
this
think,
is what I
so-
was looking for. This is what I was
It's
looking
how he,
for.
it's how he worded it. He did that on purpose.
Yeah. Screw what I
I
said.
like
This is what he.
I like
This is.
That was perfect.
This is what. That's the right answer.
You see, I wanted to start it off with that, but I'm like, nah.
No, that's how you did it right. That's how you
We
ended
was gonna be like sitting there like,
it. Yeah. That's
uh.
fire. That's what's up.
All right, you guys. That concludes today's episode. We'll hope to see you guys soon.
Yeah.
Not late, but but soon. But we'll stay tuned, you guys.
Yeah.
Maybe for